Hello my wholesome homies, welcome back to my channel of trivial trivia and curious communes and beyond. It has been exactly 250 days since I hurled my first video out of the womb of YouTube Studio and into the merciless algorithm. That video served as a challenge to find something to laugh at in the scourge of news that plagued the trenches of 2020. Most high-profile award in British art almost went to this. You must be joking. And since then, we've gone much further afield. And I'd love to know what you've enjoyed here the most, and where you'd like to go next. We have ventured out so much further afield, in fact, that you can not only now watch my content on YouTube, but you can also enjoy highlights from my videos in the capital of Planet Gen Z, TikTok. As well as almost everywhere else, of course. But also, if you happen to use my content as a sleep aid, I'm putting all my audio on the likes of Spotify and other podcast platforms so you can listen while you doze off. I actually think it's a particularly good format for Wikipedia clickholes, but videos will always be here on YouTube as well. We have reached out to Redditors from far-flung exotic destinations that we've explored on Google Maps, such as Finger, Tennessee, shout out to the Plonks, Ding Dong, Texas, shout out to the Disco Cowboy.
Come on down to Ding Dong, come on, we got acreage, alright, lots of places for love.
And anything and anywhere, including the word lick in Indiana and Kentucky. Oh, and penile. Let's not forget that this started in a suburb of Louisville called Penile. There it is. I mean, can you imagine trying to meet a friend and being like, hey, I'll meet you at the intersection of Penile and Cummings. Has anybody ever said that? And it was here that I learned how to say Louisville like a local. And let's not forget the legendary town of Floyd's Knobs, which is home to just over 11,000 people, and at least 6,000 of them watched my video. Floyd's Knobs. It begs the question, why does he have more than one? Snooping around the live feed of crime that is the Citizen app to ponder the life choices of men in furry brown hats and women with broomsticks, casting fear and amusement into the world at the same time. At this time, I would like to give an honourable mention to the nude man hiding behind a fire station. He was just too hot. He trying to slide down that pole. That is a very strong possibility. Followed by, is he hot? You know, because if the two of those things work out, he's got a career. The home invaders, who invaded simply to get their party on. Best home invaders ever. If you're going to invade a house, isn't the attempt to be stealthy, get in and out as quick as possible? But they were like, no, we're going to party. And a very special mention to a commenter who, on a report of an aggressive individual armed only with a crochet hook, wrote simply, knitters with attitude. Knitters. Absolute legendary play on words. Venture through articles in Wikipedia clickholes, one click at a time in search of tidbits of random knowledge with which we hope to impress friends and acquaintances at future post-COVID parties. You may already be a member. It's never too late to discover the secret clubs you're a part of. But we cannot remain intellectual for too long, for we must also engage in competitive-level dumpster diving on Craigslist for rejected treasures from the pure innocence of my beloved sombrero frog juicer, which someone actually tried to buy, and some more than questionable drawings of bent-over infants.
What?
Did they seriously do a... Oh my god, they've done a close-up crotch shot.
What the
And, naturally, in every Craigslist we've ever checked, someone is always selling rocks. Just rocks. In their yard. That's it. And of course, we've read the love stories in the misconnections section, whose quality is equivalent to the romance novels you find at the grocery store checkout, where elder plumbers, young cubs, and the lone sneaker among us flock to find their mates. I love sharing pictures of my cute toes. Message me for prices if you want to see. What if you message expecting cute toes and you get fucking Sasquatch? Starting with the classic where the f*** am I on GeoGuessr, to nestling back into the sweet couch cushion fortress of yesteryear to play ye old platformers and swear like ye old sailors. Ooh, here's another secret thing. Holy shitballs!
Surprise, motherf-
Oh no, please don't. Also venture far into the land of cringe, to a Netflix original Christmas film whose cliches and tropes were so agonizing I don't think I've quite fully recovered yet. Their romance grows with really intellectually stimulating and not cliche interactions such as this.
I'm sorry.
You forgot your hat.
But, like an old dog, I am sure I will venture back onto that battlefield this year, especially since apparently they're making a sequel. As a fellow honourable weirdo, you know we pick up on the fine aromas of absurdity, curiosity, and amusement in every corner we sample, much like your average Becky picks up on oak in every Chardonnay she's tried. And this year, both Becky and I would like more Chardonnays. Your suggestions have yielded much content here. You've suggested great starting articles for Wikipedia clickholes, and plenty of hilariously named towns, and you've also shared really cool insights about places you've lived or visited. I mean, how else would I have known that the Fudge Factory in Uranus, Missouri used to be a strip club? And not only that, but that the owner of that strip club is now the owner of Uranus, Missouri. And how else would I have known that across the parking lot from Uranus there is a billboard that apparently says, "Pornography kills"? I wouldn't. And that's where you've come in. I have some ideas in mind, but I'd love to know what you've enjoyed the most around here, what you'd like to see more of, and especially if there's something you'd like to see that you haven't yet. So please, don't hesitate. Act now. Drop a thought in the comments below, and let us sail together into the underbelly of the unknown. And it honestly might go without saying, but it certainly bears repeating. Thank you so much for hanging out here. I'm still at a stage where I notice if a metric goes up by 1, so it's not an exaggeration when I say it all counts. And that's it. Leave a comment with what you'd like to see around these here parts, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!